காங்கிரஸ் கட்சியின் மாநிலங்களவை உறுப்பினர் P.Chidambaram செய்தியாளர்களை சந்தித்தார். காட்சிகளை பார்க்கலாம்.
Ajay Markan, Mr. Sachin Pilot and Mr. Pawan Khera have joined me today to address the media on a very important and what appears to be a controversial issue, the so-called Agnipath scheme. I have an opening statement which I will read, and then Ajay will make the statement in Hindi, and then we'll take a few questions. We would like to request you to confine this press conference to the subject of Agnipath. It is a matter of great concern that the government has announced a scheme called Agnipath to recruit 46,000 soldiers to the three defense forces. The Agnipath scheme is controversial, carries multiple risks, subverts the long-standing traditions and ethos of the armed forces, and there is no guarantee that the soldiers recruited under the scheme will be better trained and motivated to defend the country. We have read and heard the views expressed by retired defense officers. Almost unanimously, they have opposed the scheme, and we believe that many serving officers share the same reservations about the scheme. Our first concern is that the Agnipath soldier will be trained for 6 months and will serve for another 42 months when 75% of the recruits will be discharged. It appears to us that the scheme makes a mockery of training, inducts into the defense forces an ill-trained and ill-motivated soldier, and discharges a disappointed and unhappy ex-soldier into the society. The age of recruitment, 17 to 21 years, raises numerous questions. A large part of our youth will be totally excluded from serving in the defense forces. The stated objective of savings on the pension bill is a weak argument and has not been established beyond doubt. On the other hand, the short period of training, 6 months, and the unusually short period of service, 42 months, may have negative consequences on quality, efficiency, and effectiveness. We fear that the scheme may turn out to be a case of penny wise and security foolish. Several distinguished defense officers have pointed out that a fighting soldier must take pride in his unit, must be willing to lay down his life for his country and comrades, must not be risk-averse, and must be capable of exhibiting leadership. They fear that each one of these objectives will be in jeopardy under the scheme. The announcements by the Ministry of Home Affairs and the Ministry of Education on post-discharge opportunities appear to be afterthoughts. They show that the scheme was poorly conceived and hastily drawn up. A major change in the mode of recruitment should have been examined thoroughly, and a pilot scheme should have been tried and tested. Nothing of that sort has been done. Several experts have suggested alternative models to address the issues of inadequate recruitment to the defense forces. There is no indication that the alternatives were examined. Given the situation on our borders, it is imperative that we have soldiers in our defense forces who are young, well-trained, motivated, happy, satisfied, and assured of their future. The Agnipath scheme does not advance any of these objectives. It is our duty to warn the country of the consequences of a hastily drawn-up scheme. we would urge the government to keep the Agnipath scheme in abeyance, hold wide consultations with serving and retired officers, and address the issues of quality, efficiency, and economy without compromising on any one of the three considerations.
காங்கிரஸ் கட்சியின் மாநிலங்களவை உறுப்பினரும் முன்னாள் ஒன்றிய நிதியமைச்சருமான ப. சிதம்பரம் டெல்லியில் செய்தியாளர்களை சந்தித்தார். அக்னிபாத் என்ற 4 ஆண்டு கால இராணுவ பணிசேர்ப்பு திட்டம் என்பது ஒன்றிய அரசால் அவசரகதியில் கொண்டுவரப்பட்ட ஒரு திட்டமாகும் என்று தெரிவித்திருக்கிறார். மேலும் பல்வேறு விஷயங்களை பேசியிருக்கிறார். அவற்றையெல்லாம் பின்னர் வரும் செய்தி தொகுப்பில் பார்க்கலாம்.
உடனுக்குடன் செய்திகளை தெரிந்து கொள்ள சன் நியூஸ் பெல் ஐகானை கிளிக் பண்ணுங்க.